The largest wildfires in the world. 10.
The 2009 Victorian bushfires, Australia, 1.1 acres in Victoria, Australia.
The 2009 Victorian bushfires were a perfect storm of factors that led to their catastrophic impact. Extreme heat, prolonged drought, and strong winds created a dangerous combination that fueled the fires and made them difficult to control. These fires were the deadliest in Australia's recorded history, claiming the lives of 173 people and injuring more than 400 others. Entire towns were reduced to ashes, with thousands of homes and properties destroyed. 9.
The 2017 Chile wildfires, Chile, 1.4 acres.
In the summer of 2017, Chile witnessed one of the most devastating natural disasters in its history, the Chile wildfires. These massive infernos engulfed vast areas of the country, leaving behind a trail of destruction, loss, and despair. They were primarily triggered by a combination of natural and human factors.
The region experienced a prolonged drought, which created ideal conditions for fires to ignite and spread rapidly.
Additionally, strong winds exacerbated the situation, carrying embers across vast distances and making containment efforts incredibly challenging. Human activities played a significant role in fueling the wildfires. Unregulated land use, illegal logging, and inadequate fire prevention measures increased the vulnerability of the affected areas. The loss of biodiversity was particularly devastating. Chile is known for its diverse range of plant and animal species, many of which are endemic and face the threat of extinction. The destruction of their habitats, combined with the immediate loss of life during the fires, dealt a severe blow to the country's natural heritage. Thousands of people were forced to evacuate their homes, seeking refuge in temporary shelters. Tragically, several lives were lost, and countless others were injured in the process.
8.
The 2020-2021 Western United States wildfires, United States, burned approximately 10.3 acres across multiple states. These wildfires were some of the most severe and destructive in recent history, resulting in significant loss of life, destruction of homes and infrastructure, and extensive damage to the environment. Several factors contributed to the severity of the wildfires, including dry and hot weather conditions, strong winds, and a buildup of vegetation fuel due to years of drought. The primary states affected by these wildfires included California, Oregon, and Washington, although other western states such as Colorado, Arizona, and Utah also experienced significant fire activity. In 2020, some notable wildfires included the August Complex Fire. This fire started in August 2020 in Mendocino National Forest, California, and eventually became the largest wildfire in California's recorded history, burning over 1 million acres. The Creek Fire. It began in September 2020 in the Sierra National Forest, California. The fire caused extensive damage, including the destruction of hundreds of structures and the evacuation of thousands of people. The Cameron Peak Fire. It started in August 2020 in the Arapahoe and Roosevelt National Forests, Colorado. This fire became the largest recorded wildfire in Colorado's history, burning over 200,000 acres. In 2021, the wildfire season continued with further destructive events, including the Bootleg Fire. It ignited in July 2021 in Oregon and grew to become one of the largest wildfires in the state's history, burning over 400,000 acres. The Dixie Fire. This fire started in July 2021 in the Feather River Canyon, California, and quickly spread, becoming one of the largest wildfires in California's history. It burned over 900,000 acres and destroyed numerous structures. The Beckwourth Complex Fire. It began in June 2021 in Plumas National Forest, California, and burned over 100,000 acres. The fire led to evacuation orders and caused significant damage. These are just a few examples of the wildfires that occurred during the 2020-2021 period. The combined impact of these fires resulted in significant loss of life, destruction of homes and communities, and had a lasting effect on the environment and air quality in the affected regions. 7.
The 2007 Greek wildfires, Greece, 2.5 acres.
These wildfires, which raged across the country, claimed numerous lives, destroyed homes, and left a lasting impact on the environment. The events of that fateful summer not only highlighted the vulnerability of Greece to wildfires but also sparked a nationwide discussion on disaster preparedness and environmental conservation. A combination of intense heat waves, dry weather conditions, and strong winds provided the perfect recipe for these fires to spread rapidly across the landscape. The flames quickly engulfed vast areas of forest, farmland, and residential areas, overwhelming local authorities and emergency services. The toll on human life during the 2007 Greek wildfires was heartbreaking. Over 60 people lost their lives, while countless others suffered injuries and the trauma of losing their homes and possessions. The fires spread swiftly, leaving little time for evacuation, and many found themselves trapped in the path of the relentless infernos. The Greek wildfires of 2007 garnered significant attention worldwide, with several countries offering their support and assistance. Firefighting planes and helicopters from various European nations, including France, Italy, and Germany, were deployed to help combat the flames. The international response demonstrated solidarity and reinforced the importance of global cooperation in times of crisis. 6. The 2010 Russian wildfires, Russia, devastated an estimated 6.7 million acres. In the summer of 2010, Russia faced one of the most catastrophic natural disasters in its modern history. These wildfires not only posed a significant threat to human lives and wildlife but also caused immense economic and environmental damage. One of the primary culprits was an unprecedented heat wave coupled with a severe drought that affected a vast area of the country. Temperatures soared, reaching record highs in many regions, creating ideal conditions for fires to ignite and spread quickly. Additionally, a lack of rainfall and dry vegetation exacerbated the situation, turning forests and grasslands into tinderboxes. Regions such as Moscow, Ryazan, and Nizhny Novgorod were particularly affected, with thick smoke blanketing cities and exacerbating air pollution levels. The toxic smoke caused respiratory problems and other health issues for both humans and animals. The wildfires destroyed countless homes, farms, and infrastructure, leading to significant financial losses. The agricultural sector suffered a severe blow as crops and livestock perished in the flames, exacerbating food security concerns. Forests, which serve as crucial carbon sinks and habitats for diverse wildlife, were decimated. The loss of these ecosystems not only resulted in the release of vast amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere but also disrupted the delicate balance of biodiversity. Numerous animal species, including endangered ones, lost their habitats, leading to potential long-term effects on their survival. The Russian government, along with international aid and support, responded to the 2010 wildfires with a series of measures aimed at mitigating the disaster and providing relief to affected communities. Emergency response teams, firefighters, and volunteers worked tirelessly to combat the blazes and rescue those in danger. International assistance, including firefighting equipment and personnel, played a vital role in combating the fires. 5. The 2004 Alaska Fire Complex, United States, affected approximately 6.6 million acres. This immense blaze, fueled by drought conditions and strong winds, ravaged thousands of acres of pristine wilderness, leaving a trail of destruction and highlighting the challenges faced by firefighters in battling such colossal infernos. The Alaska Fire Complex began as a series of smaller fires that ignited throughout the state in late May and early June 2004. An unusually dry winter and spring had left the forests parched and susceptible to ignition. Additionally, strong winds played a significant role in the rapid spread of the fires, causing them to merge and form a massive and uncontrollable blaze. With flames towering as high as 200 feet and an ever-changing perimeter, firefighters faced an uphill battle in their attempts to contain and extinguish the inferno. Recognizing the immense scale of the Alaska fire complex, authorities turned to aerial resources to aid the firefighting efforts. Helicopters and air tankers were utilized to drop water and fire retardant on the advancing flames. Vast swaths of pristine forests were reduced to charred remains, and fragile ecosystems were forever altered. The fires also had a severe impact on wildlife, displacing and endangering countless species. The long-term ecological consequences of the Alaska fire complex continue to be studied. Evacuations were ordered in numerous communities as the fires encroached upon populated areas.
Homes were destroyed, and livelihoods were disrupted as people were forced to flee from the approaching inferno.
The devastation caused by this inferno continues to be felt, both environmentally and emotionally. 4. The 1871 Peshtigo Fire, United States, consumed around 1.2 million acres in Wisconsin. In the annals of history, certain catastrophic events are etched in the collective memory, while others fade into obscurity. One such forgotten tragedy is the 1871 Peshtigo Fire. Overshadowed by the Great Chicago Fire that occurred on the same day, the Peshtigo Fire stands as the deadliest wildfire in American history, yet it remains relatively unknown. The Peshtigo Fire began on October 8, 1871, in the northeastern region of Wisconsin, during a period of extreme drought and strong winds. The exact cause of the fire remains a subject of debate, with theories ranging from a passing comet to careless brush burning. However, what is known is that once ignited, the flames quickly spread through the surrounding forests, fueled by the dry vegetation and relentless winds. As the fire rapidly grew in intensity and spread across an area of approximately 1.5 million acres, its destructive path included several towns and villages, with Peshtigo at its epicenter. The townspeople, caught off guard by the suddenness and ferocity of the blaze, faced an unimaginable struggle for survival. The combination of scorching flames, suffocating smoke, and intense heat caused immense suffering and panic. The scale of human tragedy inflicted by the Peshtigo fire is staggering. Estimates of the death toll range from 1,200 to 2,500 lives lost, although the exact number remains uncertain due to the lack of official records. Entire communities were decimated, reduced to ashes in a matter of hours.
Survivors recounted tales of narrow escapes, desperate attempts to find shelter, and heart-wrenching separations from loved ones in the chaos.
As we remember the Peshtigo fire today, it serves as a reminder of the immense destructive power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. 3. The 2019-2020 Australian bushfires, Australia, ravaged an estimated 18 million acres. The 2019-2020 Australian bushfire season will forever be etched in the memories of Australians in the world. It was an unprecedented catastrophe that wreaked havoc on both human lives and the environment. The Australian bushfires of 2019-2020 were unlike anything seen before. Spanning from September 2019 to March 2020, they affected vast regions across the continent, with New South Wales, Victoria, and South Australia bearing the brunt of the disaster. The fires consumed over 18 million hectares of land, destroyed thousands of homes, claimed the lives of 34 people, and caused irreparable damage to wildlife and ecosystems. Climate change played a significant role, exacerbating drought conditions, increasing temperatures. Prolonged drought, coupled with record-breaking heat waves, created a tinderbox-like environment, making the landscape highly susceptible to ignition and rapid fire spread. Amidst the devastation, the bushfire crisis demonstrated the indomitable spirit of the Australian people.
Communities rallied together, demonstrating remarkable resilience, bravery, and compassion. Local volunteer firefighters, emergency service personnel, and countless individuals worked tirelessly to save lives, protect property, and provide support to those affected. The outpouring of national and international support was overwhelming, with donations pouring in, and firefighters from around the world offering their assistance.
This solidarity was a testament to the power of human empathy and the recognition of the global significance of this disaster. The scars left by the 2019-2020 bushfires will linger for years to come. But through collective effort and a commitment to change, Australia can emerge stronger, better prepared, and more determined to protect its people, its natural heritage, and its precious landscapes. 2. The 2003 Siberian Taiga fires, Russia, affected around 15 million acres. In the summer of 2003, the Siberian Taiga, one of the largest forests on Earth, became a battleground for a series of devastating wildfires. This catastrophe not only resulted in significant environmental damage but also had far-reaching consequences for the local communities and global climate. By a combination of natural factors, including a prolonged drought, heat waves, and lightning strikes, the vast forest, covering an area of around 7 million square kilometers, became a tinderbox waiting to ignite. Dry conditions coupled with the presence of dead and decaying vegetation provided ample fuel for the flames. Ancient coniferous trees, including Siberian spruce and pine, were engulfed in flames, leading to substantial forest loss. The destruction of these trees not only resulted in the loss of habitat for countless species but also released vast amounts of stored carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, exacerbating the global climate crisis. The massive plumes of smoke generated by the fires blanketed the region, creating a hazardous air quality situation. The inhalation of these pollutants led to respiratory problems, cardiovascular issues, and eye irritations. The smoke even traveled beyond Siberia, impacting air quality in neighboring countries. The loss of homes, infrastructure, and livelihoods had a profound impact on the affected populations, leading to economic hardships and emotional trauma. The 2003 Siberian Taiga fires remain etched in our collective memory as a catastrophic event that unfolded on a vast scale. 1. The 1987 Black Dragon Fire, China, Russia, approximately 20 million acres burned. In the annals of natural disasters, certain events stand out as unforgettable reminders of nature's raw power. One such event is the 1987 Black Dragon Fire, a catastrophic wildfire that ravaged large swaths of China's Heilongjiang province. This tragic event not only left behind a trail of destruction but also left an indelible mark on the lives of those who witnessed its fury. In May 1987, the northeastern part of China, bordering the Soviet Union, now Russia, was hit by a wave of dry thunderstorms.
These storms unleashed a barrage of lightning strikes that ignited the initial flames of what would become the Black Dragon Fire.
The fire quickly spread across the densely forested areas of Heilongjiang province, fueled by strong winds and dry conditions. The combination of the fire's intensity, difficult terrain, and limited firefighting resources made it extremely challenging to control. The flames leapt from treetop to treetop, creating towering infernos and releasing thick plumes of smoke that darkened the sky, shrouding the region in an eerie glow. The devastation caused by the Black Dragon Fire was not only confined to the environment but also inflicted a heavy toll on human lives. Tragically, more than 200 people lost their lives during the fire, including firefighters, local residents, and soldiers deployed to combat the blaze. Thousands of others were injured or displaced, their homes and livelihoods reduced to ashes. Despite the grim circumstances, the Black Dragon Fire showcased the extraordinary resilience and bravery of both local residents and the firefighters who fought valiantly against the flames. Men and women from all walks of life banded together, forming human chains and using any means available to battle the inferno. Their selfless efforts saved numerous lives and prevented the fire from spreading even further. The 1987 Black Dragon Fire was an unprecedented natural disaster that forever changed the lives of those affected by its fury.